Okay, basically what we're doing today is that we are going to just try one of these Firepro units. It's a little FP8, an 8-gram unit. According to the CEN and the Australian New Zealand standards, then you require 100 grams per cubic metre of protection. So this would protect 0.08 of a cubic metre. Typical cubicle size of about 400 millimetres by 400 millimetres, which would be used in an MCC outlet box. MCC outlet boxes, probably clearance between the unit and the PC board is about 150 millimetres. So we've set this little pin vise up here and a PC board, and we're going to put one of these Firepro units in the vise, light it, and just see what happens. So we'll just quickly put this unit in the vise. Okay, there we go, and we're using their thermocord, which is very, very brittle, and we'll fit it in. It apparently just pushes into like a little grommet unit here, so we'll push it in and see what happens when we light it. Here we go. Well, that was a total failure. The fuse seemed to have blown out of the little unit on the Firepro unit. It's a very, very poor fixing mechanism. We'll just get another piece of thermocord. I don't know. This is a bit of a joke. Let's try again. Jesus Christ. No, I think we'll have to push this in with some press stick and hold it in place. And we'll take a bit of press stick off here. That's 2 failures. Not very good. Let's try and get some more. Here we go. I'm going to try and hold it in now with press stick. Let's hope you don't have a fire in one of your MCC cubicles with these units, because they're just not going to work. Jesus Christ. Shit, well, we had a handheld extinguisher close by, so we managed to put the fire out. The fumes from this unit are really, really toxic, and we'll just move that there, and we'll just see what damage has actually been done. I think you saw the flames flip, the whole thing's falling down. We've got fire damage here. It actually didn't put the fire out, actually started it. Oh my God. I mean, this is typical of what you would see after a Firepro unit has activated. And to be quite honest, this is really, really shocking. It's actually burnt the whole board. This would never work. It's actually hot to the touch. And as you can see, it actually burnt a hole in the cardboard. So I don't think this is a fire extinguishing unit. I think it's a fire starting unit. Okay, what we're going to try and do now is operate another one of these Firepro units. I won't call them fire extinguishers after what just happened. We managed to put the fire out using the handheld, and we put new white card and everything in place here. Again, we've got the pin vise Firepro unit, which we're going to put into the vise, and we're going to this time try and push the this cord stuff which actually almost is explosive in its own right. We'll try and hold it in place with a small piece of press stick. Unfortunately, all our press sticks burnt now after the first fiasco. So let's just try again. So there we go, and we'll put a piece of press stick on here and try and just push this right in place here. Okay, that's right in. I'll put a bit of press stick on the edge here, and we'll just light it, and away we go. And that is a fire extinguishing unit that seems to just burn. There wasn't so much damage to the bottom here because the PC board wasn't in place, but again it burnt a hole, ouch, in the paper. And I'm sure it puts the fire out very nicely. Certainly see the flames burning after the unit's gone off. Bit of a disaster. I certainly wouldn't like one of those in any of my equipment. Okay, we've brought the articles that were supposed to be protected from fire into a table here, so there's some nice light. As you can see, there is the hole burnt in the piece of paper or cardboard that was used underneath the PC board, and it's damaged it quite extensively. In fact, this was still burning after the unit had operated. This is a printed circuit board, quite a big panel, and as you can see, it is totally wrecked. In fact, I'm a bit miffed because this was working before the Firepro unit operated on it. And you can see it's actually melted all of these components. In fact, this unit, this part here, which is a metal oxide varistor, and they're pretty hardy, has actually been totally carbonized. And there's bits of other stuff on the board here that's just carbon. You can actually see it. It's disgusting. What we've also done is to operate another Firepro unit. This one's called a 100-gram unit. I'm not sure which one this is. And this is the debris that effectively came out of the unit. This here looks like sand. This we know is simply limestone, which has been used as a coolant and fused together. And as you can see, everything's going rusty on it. The thing just sort of came apart, and it's obviously all corroded. And this is obviously what the unit looks like after the operation. So it's certainly very Mickey Mouse, a cheap sort of attempt to copy the Pyrogen units.